I'm starting to make dinner in the background, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. It's supposed to just be boiling water. One sec. Okay, that should be better. Hi! I've never been to one of the little libraries before. Whenever I moved up to Neenah, Wisconsin, if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, within the last year I moved from Georgia to Wisconsin for a job, and then I left that job and now I'm working remotely, but I'm still in Wisconsin. When I lived in Georgia, I feel like I never really saw little libraries, like maybe every, like here and there, but up in Wisconsin, they're all over the place. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're basically just little boxes that people have in their yards or in different public places that you can leave a book and you can take a book. They can be a lot of fun. You never know what you're gonna find. I went down a rabbit hole of watching videos on here of people, particularly in the Pacific Northwest of the US. Seems like it's very popular over there. When I got to Neenah, I was driving around, I saw them all over the place. Turns out some of them were actually just kind of food pantry versions, which is awesome, but not the point of this video. I picked some that I drive past all the time, and then I also went on the littlefreelibrary.com website where you can find, you type in zip code and you find a bunch of them around you. And then also we just kind of stumbled upon at least one of them. So I'm very excited for you to see our adventures, what books I donated, what books I kept. A big part of this was doing, like, unhauling a large portion of my books. Whatever the outcome of me acquiring books, I'm just glad that the books that I was donating hopefully find a reader who can appreciate them. A lot of them I did enjoy reading, but I just knew that I wasn't going to read ever again. So here's me from the past getting ready to unhaul some books. I have a bunch of books. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. I am Christiana, the Christiana. This is the Christiana 321 YouTube channel, and first I have to pick out some books to unhaul. Now, if anybody who knows me in real life sees a book that they've gifted me for my birthday or Christmas or whatever that I'm unhauling, just know that I cherished it. I just don't plan on reading it again, and I want to share that experience with someone else. First one to go is this one. I don't have anything against Bridgerton. I'm just never gonna read it, and when my mom was here moving me into this place, she left this because she finished it and didn't want to have to, like, travel with it. Long story short, I was supposed to put this in a little library last October. They're so cute and tiny, so I like looking at them. I read this one. I've attempted to read this one multiple times. I prefer the Emma Stone movie. If I'm gonna read this again, I'm gonna get a different copy. I don't like this copy. Very helpful when I was a teenager. I'm no longer a teenager, so if I do need good healthy habits again, I've had the book Atomic Habits, but also there's an adult version of this book. I'm gonna keep going without the camera on, and I think next time you see me, I'll be headed towards the little library. Okay, just one more thing. These are 32 books I plan on releasing back into the world. I have a feeling we're not gonna go to 32 different ones. I'll use some judgment based on the other books there, what is needed or what kind of people I think might frequent it. I don't know. I haven't actually physically gone to one before. I'm very excited. This is our first little library. I'm not seeing a whole lot of books that I recognize in here. This one about Johnny Appleseed looks pretty good. And then there's several books in the series for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Although it doesn't seem to be in order, so if you're just looking for some random ones, I got some in here. Pretty sure this got made into a movie. As long as the dogs don't die. I think that's the rule. So this one looks a little sparse, so we're gonna leave a bunch of books here. This one I did kind of put on theme of people who might be sailing. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, because like sailboats. Call of the Wild, nature, guns and boats. When life gives you Lululemons. One that I might actually read. Pretty sure they wrote, or there's a movie about this. Could be wrong. That or else there's a movie where the main character reads this. And I don't remember it being very helpful. Beverly Cleary was my favorite author growing up, so I'm sort of happy to see one of her books in here. I don't remember if I read this one or not though. Just one more reason why cats are better. This one I did read, and I just recently, I think this last Christmas, gave my nephew the whole series of The Mouse and the Motorcycle. And this one was so cute. If you have a child in your life that is like elementary school age, love it. This one is at one of the lovely nature parks in Neenah. Honestly, it's so pretty here, I can't even stand it. I love the flowers, I love the fountain, and these books, like, best place. So now we're going to one that's called like the Little Lotus Library. That's near another public library, maybe according to Google Maps. Not super clear, but it'll be fun. So we're now on our way to the Happy Bookworms little library. Police car coming, so I'm not gonna move until you're properly buckled. But if you didn't know, little libraries, if you want to be considered an official little library and have like, your dot on the little library map, there's certain guidelines, rules, things that you have to do in order to get the actual little plaque for a little free library. And you get registered, you get a number and everything. That's kind of to make sure that they're in good condition, that they're safe locations for people to come visit, and that they understand what they're signing up for when they have a little free library. I'm kind of getting low on donation books. Donated a copy of this at one of the other libraries. Mine was a prettier copy. More Beverly Cleary. Ramona's my favorite. I would get this because it sounds interesting, but I know this kind of print I'm not gonna read. The point is getting rid of the books that I know I'm not going to read, even if I like them. Got a little library guest book. It says a geocache nearby. There are a couple of entries that talk about geocaching. So these are from Australia. We gotta sign it. Pretty fact. You want to know what Walt Disney World was like in 2007? This is an arc. All the books. found a surprise one. The ones that I found on Google Maps are the ones that I got directions to. All the other ones were ones that I just knew about. Cute. I love it. Don't love the books. Hi, you're in my freezer. Because if you didn't know, whenever you get books from a lot of libraries like that, there's a chance that there's bugs and stuff in there. You may have seen the last one that we went to. There were definitely bugs with stingers, so we did not open that one. But so it's a good idea to leave the books in the freezer for a week. Is this what you wanted? So it's a good idea to leave the books in the freezer for the week to, yeah, kill off any of the potential creatures you brought with you. Not this one though. We're just gonna go in order that they are sitting here. The Painted Fly. It's a bunch of old children's stories, which I thought could be interesting or terrible. But the pictures in there were pretty. Then we have Two Moons by Thomas Malin. And it's basically set just a little bit after the Civil War. This dude, Hugh, wants to project an image through time and space, and he ends up meeting this woman named Cynthia. I'm assuming that they're the ones on the covers. But he ends up meeting Cynthia, one of the human computers at the observatory that he's going to, and it seemed like they might catch some feelings. And then I only got 3 books. The last one that I got was When Life Gives You Lululemon. I feel like I heard a lot about this on BookTube and Book Talk a while back, but basically a bunch of rich white women trying to do rich white women things, which I identify with. I'm not so much rich, aspiring. It takes place in Greenwich, Connecticut. Main character, or I'm guessing the main character, Emily Charlton, is an image consultant to the stars. But there's not really anybody around for her to image consult for, and then a former supermodel goes through like a nasty divorce. They team up, and they also have a mom friend who's an attorney, and they team up. I don't know. It looked like it could be fun, light. I have a lot of really heavy reads right now, so I thought it might be a good idea. There you go. I had so much fun. Would love to do it again in another area, because like I said, they're everywhere around here. Sorry if you can hear my cat, she's being very needy. As soon as I turn off this camera, don't worry, I will be giving her all the attention she desires. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would love to go and visit some more of the little free libraries. However, I just unhauled all the books that I wanted to unhaul, so it might be a little while before I can do another run, unless I have a friend who likes to unhaul some books, and maybe I can convince them to take them to little free libraries. Anyway, please subscribe to this channel. I love making these videos, and I would like to one day have more subscribers than I do today. I have a race going on with my boyfriend's YouTube channel, but he's at 189,000. But he's got me beat by a bunch. So if you can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, comment down below. Did you see any books that you like that you would have either kept, that I unhauled, or that I should have grabbed from one of the little libraries? A lot of the books I'd never heard of before, and including the 3 that I kept. I was kind of expecting to recognize some. The water for my pasta just started boiling, so I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good night and sweet dreams.